Well, for more now on the hike in global gas prices, we're joined by Carl Larry. He joins us from Houston. Mr. Larry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
First, let me ask you, when we look at gas prices at the pump, I mean, I filled my car up this morning, paid something like, I think it was about 360 or 370 for the gallon. What exactly goes into that price?
Well, the big part of the price, it's surprising enough, is taxes. You can look at prices from state to state, and they'll vary because of how much taxes that will go into them. That's the biggest part of what you pay for gasoline. The rest of it comes price of oil makes a big difference. The capacity of the refining utilization in the U.S. that goes into it. But it's several different factors, and I guess your biggest ones would be tax and price of crude.
Yeah, as our reporter pointed out, there is something else as well. I mean, when we look at the price of crude, the United States, with its production, has now surpassed Russia, which is a major oil producer. It produces the same amount of oil as Saudi Arabia produces, and it's one of the world's biggest oil producers. Shouldn't we see a drop in price?
Well, when we look at gasoline prices or oil prices relative to the rest of the world, we're actually pretty cheap. We have some of the lowest gas prices, per income here in the world. So it's hard to judge if oil prices or gasoline prices, for this matter, should be much lower. Right now, they're actually very low. If you look at it UK or in Asia, you look at prices that would be $3, $4 higher than we have right now.
Now, if governments around the world artificially increase gas prices, and you're hearing people here in the United States suggesting that they do that, would that perhaps lead to alternative forms of energy being more attractive?
Yes, it would, but the issue is that we have a system that works, and the way it works, it has a certain amount budgeted to it. If we were to switch that fuel, the prices would go up higher, and there'd be a cost on whatever that other fuel were to be. For instance, if we were to use electricity and use electric cars, that would put maybe more of a strain on electricity prices, and that would increase retail and consumers' power costs at home. So there's a balance that we have to find. And unfortunately, right now, it's a hard time to switch over. As you know, and as the rest of the world knows, the economies right now are struggling to get back on their feet. So adding that extra cost right now might not be the right thing to do, but it could be somewhere down the road.
Carl Larry, thanks for joining us, sir.
Thank you so much.